battle has just begun!
Hello, it's time for another episode of the RobotnikIsSexy Pokemon Showdown experience. The experience. So let's get right to it. That and Jib Jab. So he's going to leave with Meowstic. I'm going to leave Latios Jr. I'm going to see his item, the Lagging Tail, but then I'm going to completely blank out on the fact that Meowstic has Prankster. So he's going to trick away my specs and give me Lagging Tail. This does force him to use Trick or switch out since he's locked into it now. And he just leaves it in as Death Fodder, I guess. So that's kind of cool. He has a bit of a peculiar team. He's got a Skuntank, he's got a Lopunny, he's got a Meg Cargo. Three things you never really see that much. Along with Meowstic, you don't really see it that much. So I'm going to go Draco Meteor because I don't have the specs. It's not going to do over half. And I just let him kill me because Lagging Tail on Noivern is pointless. Now my new member, LEG, check yourself before you wreck yourself. LEG is in the house. I'm going to get some free Dragon Dances. I've got Shed Skin ability. I know if he wants to play any shenanigans, if he wants to, like, give me a... Well, if he gave me a Flame Orb, I would be kind of fucked, but... I don't know. If he wants to status me with Thunder Wave or whatever, I'll be fine. And, yeah, LEG, he's going that next level, what Haze? He's got Haze on Militic, and so my stat is reset, but I still managed to kill him in the end, and that is fantastic. Rip and Piss is just going to play some mind games with Skuntank. I'm going to go Curse, and then we're both going to switch, and his Medicham is going to get a crit with Drain Punch, which does a lot. But I'm going to use the opportunity to Agility, and this time he Drain Punches and it doesn't crit. He must be Scarf. I'm actually a little surprised that I outsped the Scarf Medicham. If he was banded, the Drain Punch would do a lot more damage than that, I think. So I know I can goat him into staying in, thinking I'm a regular build of Florges, but I have max speed Timid, so I can outspeed that Dark type and then blow it up with a Moonblast, and that is nice because Skuntank is a bit of a problem with that priority Sucker Punch. Don't want to have to mess with that, so yeah, nice to get him out of the way. Rip and Piss is going to do what he does, just kill himself with Curse, and now that gives me a free turn to Dragon Dance with LEG, so yeah. This is a version of my UU team that I used the most in the past. Previously, I had a Haxorus instead, but Haxorus, along with like every other dragon you can think of, besides like Noivern, was sent away to borderline tier, and that's when I went crazy, just slapping together any UU team I could think of, and those were the dark ages of UU for me, but I think I'm coming out of it with LEG the Scrafty here. He has all the same properties of Haxorus. He has Dragon Dance. He has complementary typing. Before, this UU team had way too many dark weaknesses. And ice weaknesses too. But yeah, this guy can definitely take those hits, so that is great. And I'm going to use this team again. This time I'm going to be down here, and he's going to be up here. Death Raven. He has some kind of Galvantula team, very odd. He's got 3 Pokemon that could be Mega, so that's interesting. Galvantula lead is obvious. I'm just going to bring him down to a Sash and then go for a Wish. Quagsire comes in. Look how much damage I do with, woo, Ghost Quagsire, woo, with Moonblast. Do a shit ton. Now, I believe this Hitmonchan is Assault Vest because he takes that way too well. I'm just going to switch in. He goes for Bullet Punch again. I was a little afraid of the Thunder Punch, but he's just going for a Stab, Drain Punch, trying to get his health back, which is actually fantastic. Assault Vest, Hitmonchan sounds great. I do crit him here, and I think the crit actually kind of matters because if he was Assault Vest, he would have lived it and probably killed me off. So that kind of sucks. Latios Jr. is in here. I know I can, force a switch, so I'm going to go for U-turn, that lovely switch advantage that Noivern provides. VeggieTales is going to come in. This is just a regular old Blastoise. I think it's actually an Assault Vest Blastoise. So, yeah, judging by that Moonblast damage, definitely Assault Vest. It's a bit weird fighting a Blastoise that isn't a Mega Blastoise. I still react to it in a way where I just assume it's Mega Blastoise, but with the Scald and the Burn status, it's doing as much damage as a Mega Blastoise would. So, you know, he's gonna have to set up Sticky Web again. That gives me a chance to Agility, and this is classic. Aerodactyl, you're dead. You're dead. You're down. You die. Stupid Mega Aerodactyl, but that is the Super Luck plus Scope Lens Absol. That is a 100% crit chance every time. I didn't see it coming. I knew I could probably take a Sucker Punch from a normal Absol, but I forgot that Super Luck plus Scope Lens is a really popular Absol build. I think it's actually more popular than Mega Absol, which is really sad. But I can understand that, so he's going to take down Metagross in one hit, which is unfortunate. Now, I kept thinking that he might be Mega Blastoise, so... No, I wasn't. I was afraid he would want to kill me with Ice Beam, but I guess he saw the percent, and he knew that I would live by a smidgen, so he's just trying to induce Burn. I want to go for a super cool move, go for the double Curse. And this is fantastic, and Curse allows me to get a free hit on his guys, because they're going to switch out. Yeah, go for the Curse on Blastoise. I know he's going to switch, go for Curse again on the Absol, and that is great. That's a great 1-2 punch combo. Basically, this team, I guess a little bit revolves around Trevenant. I Ghost Curse somebody, and that will allow either Metagross or Scrafty to go for their stat boosting attack. And it's a pretty easy strategy, but it works pretty fairly well. I like it a lot. So that is that match. Any of you, I just had these all today, and just testing out Scrafty. Here's another match I had today. Now this man has a Roserade. I'm gonna scout his item with Latios, or with Noivern. I see he just has Black Sludge. A lot of Roserade have been running Assault Vest lately, so I wanted to frisk that, and I know I can just blow him up with a Specs Hurricane. It's a bit of a risk turn one, but the reward is worth it. I get rid of that Roserade straight away. Now we're in a bit of a stalemate here, Vaporeon versus Florges. My Florges build does not have any special defense investment. I'm just running off of bulk special defense, but in a way Vaporeon is the same, because it runs off of just base special defense. Most Vaporeon have physical defense and HP investment. Physical investment is what I meant to say. So yeah, a bit of a stalemate, but I get that Vaporeon down in health, and that's exactly what I want to do. And Scrafty pretty much checks like his entire team, so I can just promote him and then pick off Vaporeon, and that's perfect. So I'm going to scout with Trevenant a little bit, just to see if he does have Crunch, and he does, so I'm going to switch back into Scrafty now, knowing I can take it pretty well, a little bit fearing the defense drop. I don't get it. I do actually get burned by Fire Punch, but Shed Skin is going to save my ass. It just heals me straight away. I love it. I love it. Jolly, 252 speed, 252 attack, Shed Skin ability, leftovers. It's a lifesaver. I used it in Standard for a little bit, and I'm adapting it to Underused because every dragon I want to use is banned, except for Noivern, because UU is weird. So, Rest and Piss is going to do what he does. I have a question, though. It doesn't look like he's getting hurt by Curse at all. Is it possible that Magic Guard isn't affected by Curse damage? Because it seems to be that way, which is really unfortunate. So there were 2 turns where he should have been hit by Curse, but he wasn't. Luckily I do have Phantom Force to do the damage I need to do, and then take him down afterwards with Ali G. So that's really interesting. I didn't know that Magic Guard was immune to Curse damage. I thought nothing was immune to Curse damage. Actually, it goes through substitutes, it goes through all sorts of stuff. So that's just an interesting thing to note. Scrafty is going to do what he does, just put all that offensive pressure, kill those Mons. His last Pokemon is Jolteon. I have really nothing to fear. I'm just going to get a little damage on him. Just kind of scout. Judging by the damage to Blastoise is definitely choice specs. But I can just come in with Metagross, good old Metagross, the stapler, and staple him down, and that's going to be the match. And now we are going to have the super match. This is the most intense match of them all. I saved it for last because it's the best. So get out your popcorn, prepare yourself for the best unused match I had today. I'm going to send out Wailord. And then he's going to send out Darmanitan. And then Scarf Gaylord the Wailord is going to outspeed Darmanitan and use Water Spout. It's going to kill Darmanitan in one hit. And he's going to forfeit like a little baby. It was fantastic. I had a wonderful laugh. That was just fantastic. So, really enjoyed that. I am going to be at SakuraCon this weekend. It's going to be fantastic. If you live in the Seattle area and you're going, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be dressed up as this man, Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls. I don't expect many Grunkle Stans to be there, so if you see me, I will kind of stick out like a sore thumb, and we can have a Pokemon battle, and it'll be fantastic. So yeah, the 18th through the 20th, Easter weekend at the Seattle Convention Center. It's going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, just a bit of a shout out there. Flying Wailords, and woo! Man, I'm having way too much fun with this. So, yep. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. And as usual, I will see you later, YouTube.